What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? So I felt the need to jump on and check the love energetic space for the Sagittarius collective. This is for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that ninth house placement. Very significant for any and all ninth house messages. But even with that, this is a general message. So please just take the pieces that resonate and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Wow. So the card that has come out is Honeymoon. It says, so this is the honeymoon phase of a connection, or you could be attending someone's wedding. Ooh. But Sag, what I'm getting from this right here is that it does look like that you've been in the honeymoon phase with someone, but I feel like that someone is trying to get something, like someone has some ulterior motives, or vice versa. Just take it however it resonates. Let's see what's going on up in here. And I feel like that once this person, once someone realizes that they are being used, I do feel like that brings in a breakup here. Let me go see if my cat is stuck. Hold on just a second. Alright, Sag. So let's check this out. Let's check it out. What's good? What's going on in the love life for Sagittarius? What's going on with this honeymoon and gold digger at the bottom of the deck? Spirit is telling me pull top card too. Yeah, see, I've got someone who's still trying to figure things out. I feel like this could be a situation where somebody's just, I don't like it. Yo, see, we got obsession here. Oh, Lord. Release. And the last one is spiritual lesson. Okay. So I'm not going to lie. And then with its integrity at the bottom of the deck, absolutely. So Sagittarius, this is letting me know. I do feel like that, things might be running smooth for you in the side of a connection, or things had been running really smooth. It just seemed like everything was perfect. But I just feel like that's because you guys were in the honeymoon stages and this person had an ulterior motive. And because of that ulterior motive, I feel like that this person was able to dress something up very well. But I do feel like that whatever this ulterior motive is at this point in time, or wherever you're at on your timeline, it's going to be different for everyone. But what this story here is telling me is that the more and more, whatever their ulterior motive was. So let's just say that let's just say they had a need for money and they knew that you was finding generous and better off financially than they were. It's like they didn't want to go in for the jugular, which is why they romance the shit out of you here. But it's like as the deadline nears for whatever it is that they're needing something for, I do feel like that this person begins to overthink how they're going to play this out, so that at the end of the day their ass is saved, right? So I feel like that's starting to affect the way this person is showing up. And I feel like that this is hold up for Sagittarius or whoever's watching here. It's hold up. Is this really the road that I want to go down? Is this really the path that I want to go down? But I feel like that there is a challenge with this releasing energy, because it's I think you kind of fell for this person as they were romancing you, and as the honeymoon stage was so powerful and it felt so good. That's really what I'm feeling. The way through this situation, it's telling me that, instead of beating yourself up or trying to attach yourself to this person because of the way that they were able to put on, understand that this person was in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. And I do feel like that this spiritual lesson has a lot to do with your self-value, your value of life, and your morals. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like that there was something about this that didn't even line up to you. If it had been anybody else, they wouldn't have gotten by with this, is really what I'm feeling. Spirit is telling me to use this other deck. Alright, Sag, so if you're still with me at 455, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up. button being smashed. Help circulate these messages, as well as a free way to lend your energy to the channel so that these readings are more accurate for you, but it also helps me grow the channel as well. Spirit, can you give me some insight into obsession here? Something's ending in this person's life. There's something that is inevitably fated in this person's life. And I feel like that in this person's mind, I do feel like that they're seeing Sagittarius as the solution for this. And so I feel like that now that this ending is nearer, I do feel like that this, it's all this person thinks about. See, this person, whoever this is, they have an ulterior motive. There's something out of balance about this, yeah, and it's gonna cause this is definitely coming to an end, and I feel like this person is trying to figure out how to make off with as much as possible, period. I don't like his energy. Let me see, what's the release here? I'm sorry, Sag, I'm sorry. Let me pull myself back in. What's the release energy here? What's the release energy, please, Spirit? Thank you. Real estate. Ooh. See. Ooh. We got confinement, conflict, hesitation, and trap. Ooh. So I'm not gonna lie, Sag. This is telling me that it could be the fact that Sag won't let go. I'm not gonna lie, but you just gotta take it as you resonate. I'm not gonna necessarily go as far to call you a gold digger, but what I will say is that somebody in the dynamic of this connection will not release a situation because of the amount of energy that has been invested in it, or that the amount of wealth that it invests into them. One of the two. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they're staying confined to her, staying bound to this situation, when there is already the energy of knowing that this is probably against the morals and the values. I do feel like that this is walking somebody into a trap here. Show me more on release. Blind, yeah. Unknown, like you don't know what's the outcome, what's the case gonna be when I let go, when I walk away from this, after everything that this situation has invested in me, or everything that I have invested in this situation. If this situation invested in you, then there's that fear and that anxiety. How are you gonna make it when you leave this situation? If you feed into this situation and they benefit from you, how are you gonna make it once, like, everything you've invested in this has been a waste of nothing? But at the end of the day, the best way to look at this, no matter what side of the coin you own, this was meant to happen. This person was in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Point blank, period. This has to come to an end, though. Something here must come to an end, because somebody is using someone, exploiting someone, and I feel like that it could lead to some, like, major... Let me see, Spirit. Spirit, can you please clarify spiritual lesson here? Yeah. Accident. And I'm going to tell you something about this card. I felt like Spirit might want me to use these cards. Because I came back here, I sat down. Every time I was in the car, And every time I sat down back here to get into the energy to do the love space reading, I always felt the need to get up and go towards the living room. But just as I was meditating to get into the cards, to get into the energy, something told me to go. It was the one single card that was left in the car. One single card right here. And here it is coming out to clarify spiritual action. So, this person was here to teach you a spiritual lesson about the dangers that really do lurk behind, like, if it's too good to be true, if it feels too good to be true, sounds too good to be true, smells too good to be true, it typically is. And that's when there should be more caution put on, not when the walls come down. Because then you get to sacrificing yourself because it just feels so good. Yeah, living and learning at the bottom. Live and learn at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like that it's just so you can see this person had to come around in your energetic space so that you could learn the lesson of the unforeseen dangers. Stop worrying about what happens if you let go of something and worry about the demons that is facing you, that's in your face right now, dressed up in angel wings. That's what I'm getting from here, because I do feel like they put on a hell of a disguise here. Yeah, you got to put this one in the memory bank. This was definitely one of remembrance. Even and there's something about even with, okay, Spirit is saying, even when somebody comes back around, even when it seems like somebody's coming back around and they might have some pure intentions, or you think they might show up like they have good intentions, but if you really look and you don't get caught up, then I feel like that you'll see what's going on. Yeah, but I tell you, this person might have rejected you in the past, or you rejected them, and it's coming back around, or something or another. But I'm telling you, whatever's happening right now, it is divinely orchestrated, because Spirit needed you to wake up before they delivered you something. They needed you to be able to cut through. And see, we all like the King of Wands because he's a fan thing, honey. A King of Wands is fan. Plus, they got 9 times out of 10, they know how to work with that thing right there. And they got they got that good alpha energy about them. So, but this has been, if not high vibrational, this King of Wands can be very dangerous to your progress and to your goals. You know what I'm saying? Because the King of Wands in the reverse, low vibration, is a weak leader. That is a tyrant. This is someone that moves through life with only themselves in mind. And so I feel like that right now, I pulled the tarot cards out. I don't know why, because I feel like the message is pretty clear. But I do feel like that with these two right here, it's just saying, Sagittarius, put your feelings aside and really see clearly. Use your logic, use your perspective to discern the fruit. Any other words coming up out of her? Can you show me into this person? Who is the gold digger? Who is this person that is trying to exploit somebody? Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And I say Scorpio because I have the Death card up here. And then I say Pisces because sometimes Pisces can be this Moon card as well. But this person, this is someone that's facing a lot of fears right now. It is. This is someone with a lot of hidden anxieties, someone that overthinks. This person may operate, like this person may have the ability to, and that's why they was able to trick you, to operate in their light very, very well. But they have that dark side. So even when they're operating in their light, if you really pay attention, I feel like that there's something that lets, like, if like the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like that it just seems like there's some type of hollowness here. I don't know. I'm just viewing this as if it's the eye and the colors are coming together based on what energy they're in. There could be more of the pupil when they're vibrating darker, more of the white when they're vibrating in the light. But even whatever it is, there seems to always be some distance between it. Like even when they're operating in their dark, it's like, this ain't you. You know what I'm saying? And even when they're operating in their light, it's like there's something missing because there's something that they fear about. There's a piece of them that this person hides a lot of. Let's see. Show me into the moon card a little for this person, but it could just simply be a Cancer. We also have Libra and Leo here. This person could have an addiction. This person there is some, ooh, yeah, got Strength card here. Nothing but majors on this moon card for who this person is. Why the Temperance? Queen of Wands. So this person definitely has fire highly aspected. Hell, this could be you, Sag. My cats are getting loud too. They either mad they can't get in my room, or they meowing at the bag, but I just put some food. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You know, for a few Sagittarius, this is the cautionary tale of saying, make sure that you don't go and get in a situation. Because it's, okay, so let's just say you vibing with somebody, right? And then it's like, shit. You got a need, I got a need, and I benefit, and you benefit. Fuck it. Let's do it. It's something, but whatever that is, I feel like that what it is that you're being cautioned against is something that is against your integrities. You know what I'm saying? It's against you. You're really not for it. But at this time, it's just convenient. I do feel like that there's an inevitable ending that could be coming about from that. So it's like, I do feel like this is a cautionary tale for some Sagittariuses. And it could have to do with you've invested in something, or I don't know. I just feel like, honestly, some of you all, not all of you, it might be that you short on change and somebody is looking for somewhere to stay. It could be a situation like that, or it could be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? You could be needing somewhere to stay. This person's financially well off, whatever the case may be, or you're financially well off, so you feel like you'll be able to buy your way in to maintain afloat. But I feel like that it's walking you into, there's some caution that needs to be taken here. And the reason I feel like that this could be for Sagittarius is because the moon card is clarified by Temperance, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. I think that, let's see. What's Sagittarius' advice to come on up out of this? I do. I feel like that this is one of those, have faith that things are going to work out for you. You're only in, like, if you are the one that's having like some rocky waters right now and things are just a little choppy for you, there's a need to have faith that you are protected and that things are going to smooth out later on down the road. But don't go don't get in. I have a friend right now, we was talking the other day, and they told me, they was like, yeah, but shoot, I'm in survival mentality. And subconsciously, I thought, you a dangerous motherfucker to be around. And that's just how I think as a person, because when somebody's in survival mentality, they are literally like, no, they are like, it's every man for himself. You know what I'm saying? So you're not, there's no alliance possible there. If there's an alliance, it's for that man's self or that woman's self. You know what I'm saying? Every man for themselves. So I just feel like that right now, and I do feel like, Sag, that you are being cautious to have faith that you are being carried on to calmer waters. And as I was talking about that, my trees was going really wild, and now they smoothing out. I do feel like you make it onto calmer waters. Yeah, just hold on and be resourceful of your finances. Don't go using all of your resources. Remain hopeful. Don't settle into this lack mindset, but just be resourceful with the things that you do have, because I do feel like that there is something is being healed here, but I just feel like that this right here is going to derail you, Sag. Or if you're staying in this situation just because of it, it is the cause of the derailment. It's time to get out of it and have faith that as you move away from it, you are going to move into calmer waters. There is going to be some type of good news that's coming in, but there is a need to address this situation here. All right, Spirit, let's just go and get this closing message. Yeah, serendipity. Truth has been spoken here in this reading here, but I feel like also with serendipity here, I do feel like that luck is on your side. I do feel like that, this is that Jupiterian energy. So I feel like that there are areas of your life that are expanding. I do feel like that the gateway to abundance is open for you right now. However, I feel like that there is a self-block, like there's an imposed block in front of you that has been put there by oneself. So, and I feel like that this situation here has a lot to do with it, because of someone either trying to extract from you, or because you're operating in a lack mentality and you're extracting from someone else with the lack of faith that the universe is trying to bring in your abundance. That's what I take from that. But I definitely feel like that some beautiful changes are coming in if you could just trust in the universe and surrender to the divine timing. All right, Sag, I absolutely love you. I hope that this offered you the guidance that you need. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.